Welcome back. Right now on this Business Wednesday, we are going to focus on buying a home. Many buyers are feeling a bit burned out because supply is low, prices are high. So what can we do about that? Well, I recently spoke with Remax. Let's take a look.
Spring is in full bloom, and for many Americans, it also means it is time to get their house on the market or snap one up. Home sales continue to be historically high, and even though the spring housing market is projected to heat up, there is some good news for home buyers trying to compete for limited inventory. Joining us to discuss the latest housing numbers and offer some advice for those suffering from homebuyer burnout is Remax President and CEO Nick Bailey. Nick, thanks for being here.
Yeah. Hi, Christina. Thanks for having me.
Nick, what are the latest housing market trends that you are seeing?
Well, the housing market remains highly competitive. And in fact, the spring market, as you mentioned, is typically the biggest market of the year. And it actually started early this year. And although it's competitive, there are some things that are changing in the landscape, and especially for home buyers. There are a lot of home buyers that didn't make it into the market in 21 that are still at the forefront, wanting to get the best interest rate possible. But we've seen some prices stabilize. And we came into the first part of the year and prices stabilized in January. And that stabilization, even combined with some increase in interest rates, is helping buyers with their desire to get into the market.
And do we need a game plan if we are thinking of buying or selling a home right now? What is your advice to home buyers thinking about getting in the game?
Well, look at Salt Lake City and throughout the valley. Prices went up 26% in the last year, and the inventory levels are record lows. And so you look at the median price in Salt Lake, 517,000. Go a little farther, even to Park City, median price 1.8 million. So prices are off the charts, which is making buyers very aware. But when you think about a game plan, number one piece of advice: get an agent right away that knows the local market and start establishing your team. If you're getting financing, make sure you've got a great lender, because once you get that team together, especially in your market where it's competitive, buyers are up against multiple offers in many of the price ranges. You want to make sure that your team can help best position you, that know the nuances of the market to make sure that you win.
How important is it to pick the right person to help find and make your dream home a reality?
In this market right now, it's the most important decision that buyers can be making. But keep in mind, sellers too. Even though sellers are in the driver's seat with this market from a lot of angles, keep in mind, it's tough for sellers to navigate as well. They may be getting dozens of offers on their property, and to navigate what price, what terms, and what nuances, they need help too. So whether you're a buyer, whether you're a seller, number one piece of advice: have a great agent that knows your market inside and out.
And what about the uptick in interest rates? Is this something that potential buyers should be concerned about?
It's certainly at the forefront of the conversation right now. And I think what buyers have to realize: rates are still historically low. And so they're still favorable for most buyers out there. And interest rates, it's not just one lever that they have to consider. They have to consider pricing, days on market, inventory levels, and interest rates. But bottom line is, interest rates are still favorable, and buyers have a chance to enter this market, even if they're financing.
Which is good news. Where can we get more information?
Start your search. Go to remax.com. You can find homes. You can find a great agent in your local market. But you can also get some general information about what's happening in the industry, and more importantly, what's happening in the local market where you want to buy or sell.
Well, thank you so much, Nick Bailey, for providing this really helpful information about the home market right now, especially when buying can feel a bit discouraging. Appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.